Hey everybody, so it's something new for me today. So at the age of 62, having lived in Doncaster all my life, I finally decided to do one of the local walks. One that I stumbled across in the long distance walker's handbook, quite by chance really. I would normally, like probably most walkers from Doncaster area or any other area for that matter, you know, head for the Peak District and North Yorkshire. In fact, I've just come from North Yorkshire. I did the Cleveland Way again recently, and that, coupled with Boris taking the brakes off the other day with the COVID situation, and having read Alistair Humphreys's micro adventure book, they've all sort of been bubbling away in my mind and culminated in this walk really. The Cleveland Way was brilliant, but it was almost like a mass start event at times. Certainly on the coastal sections it was rammed, so much so that you couldn't even get in a fish and chip shop for some fish and chip supper. So I reread Alistair Humphreys's book and I've decided to embrace the stay local, and I think it's particularly relevant to this pandemic that we're going through. Let's not travel into somebody else's area and spread the virus. Let's just stay local and enjoy what we've got here. So today I'm at the start of the Heron Way, and so far so good. I'll bring you back in a bit. Yeah, so this is very pleasant. Currently walking between fields, as you can see. Just seen some deer. Didn't manage to capture it on film, but that was lovely. And I'm just approaching the next village, which is Pagnell. So that's interesting. That sign there, I'm 8 and a bit miles in, and that's the first sign for the Heron Way that I've seen, which is slightly disappointing. I couldn't say it's the best way marked trail I've ever done, but not got lost so far, so it isn't that bad I suppose. Yeah, currently having a cup of tea stop. I'm in the grounds of a lovely church, although I'm dropped down from it a little bit now, so you can't see much of it. I'm at Hoop Pagnell. Agriculture is in full swing, as you can see. Don't know what that is, but it's some... Yeah, it's a huge combine harvester. Jeremy Clarkson would be proud. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea. This is my relatively new Qi-wiz stove. It's the meth stove, as you can see. So here we are at another lovely village, Hickleton. This is the grand entrance to the church grounds. But look at what greets you. I don't know if you can make that out. There's 3 skulls in the wall. In a cage. It says in the inscription, in case you can't read it, it says, "Today for me, tomorrow for thee." Bit gruesome. Apparently the story is, according to what I've read anyway, that the 3 highwaymen who got summary justice and then put to task deterring others. So currently in Adlington Wood. I've just passed under the A1. I didn't film any of that because the path was ridiculously overgrown. So I've ended up using trekking poles to get through the brambles. So that was a bit of a tough point. But to be fair, it was the first bit really of the entire walk, so I'm glad I put my zip-off's legs back on, otherwise they've been nattled TF. I'll have to shout for some medical attention, I think. So yeah, so that's it. Another one finished. and a different one at that. It's a local one, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, my plan was to camp overnight, because obviously I've got a bag full of camping gear, and I didn't do it purely and simply because I made better time than I expected to. I thought I'd probably be camping somewhere around Clifton Tower, but I went through there far too early to pitch up. So I mean, it's only 20 to 7 now, so yeah, a couple of miles and I'll be back at home. But that's it for this one. Really pleased to have done it. I thoroughly recommend it to anybody, even if you're not from Doncaster, if you're not from too far away. It's definitely worth doing. And stay local, read Alistair Humphrey's book, and let's turn things on its head a little bit and just explore where you live. That's my philosophy. I'm going to do more of it. Thanks for watching.